I am the descendant of chiefs and warriors and thinkers. I am the descendant of strong Māori women. As I sat in the wharenui of Awarua Marae, I was surrounded by Cliff Whiting's representations of 12 Māori women. 12 carvings standing larger than life that embody the resilience of women and the strength to hold a home together in the face of adversity. I looked to them and I saw their mana. I saw the tipuna of Kaitahu, and in the celebration of them I asked myself, what makes a strong Māori woman? Is it the strength to continue our lineage, the strength to fight for what is right? Is it wellness and personal sovereignty? Or is it about giving back to your iwi and overcoming great barriers? The tight grip of colonization stole from us as both Māori and woman. An acceptance of violence against women arrived on those Pākehā boats. The first colonists brought with them the idea of othering. The process by which a group or individual becomes mentally defined as not us. Māori women fell from tapu recognizable as warriors and givers of life to lesser. Colonization brought with it boxes, Māori men, those to make bargains with, future farmers, future workers, Māori women, those to look at exotic, not like a wife, those sexualized beings being trained for a life of servitude. Who knows about the Māori woman who fought for women's suffrage, who contested pay inequality, who stood with white women to protest for a right to abortion? Māori women are a driving force in New Zealand, but more like a strong wind than a thunderstorm, enacting change but without being seen. We were the invisible fighters. Women have an equal place in Kaitahu culture, and that place is not just in the kitchen. Colonization has forced us to forget the flexibility of women's roles. Women like Tūhaitara led war parties alongside their husbands. But strength is not measured solely in the number of wars you have won or the people who will follow you. Sometimes strength wears the guise of perseverance and hard work. In my mother's living memory, Kath Brown was a prominent Kaitahu artist whose works displayed the dignity of Māori culture. As a Kaitahu leader, she shared her knowledge widely. Alva Kapa was not only the lead instigator in the creation of the Mana Pounamu Awards, but also a strong advocate for Māori in education, seeing education as a path of self-determination and well-being. These two women were modern-day warriors. My mother wore the effects of colonization, a sweatshirt stitched with the leftovers from colonial destruction painted in negative statistics. She left foster care at 17 with no belongings or connections, built from scratch. The life my siblings and I have now. I am sheltered. I am privileged. But this privilege comes from the struggle she endured. I look at strong Māori women and I see my mother, a social worker and Māori feminist who tells us having children is the greatest achievement of her life, yet has achieved so much else as well. She is strong. She fights for every right we have access to. The resistance of Māori women against dominant male Western narratives is continuous. We have not accepted inequality. I know what makes a strong Māori woman. It's self-determination and resilience. There is no limit to the ways in which a Māori woman can be strong and powerful. I may not walk the path of all strong Māori women, and not all strong Māori women walk the same path. But like the long line of Kaitahu women before me, I know my strength is my sovereignty and my well-being. And in claiming my sovereignty, I throw off the cloak of colonization and without its weight, rise to equality.